The morning at Old Trafford arrived quietly, but inside the dressing room, Joe Root was already gearing up for something far bigger than a regular day of Test cricket. He walked out to bat with a quiet focus, England already in a strong position, but far from safe. He wasn't just walking out to play an innings, he was walking out to make a statement. There was no tension in Root's body language. He looked calm, controlled, precise. His movements were sharp but smooth, like someone who had complete control of the moment. The crowd rose as he resumed his knock from the night before, and from the very first over, you could sense this was going to be special. Root began the day nudging singles, running with intensity, and rotating the strike like clockwork. His understanding of the field placements was immaculate. He rarely needed to clear the boundary, instead, he pierced the gaps with surgical elegance. A flick past mid-wicket here, a back-foot punch through cover there. Each shot was laced with technical perfection, and yet looked effortless. As the Indian spinners tightened their grip, trying to extract every ounce of turn and bounce from the wearing pitch, Root simply played within himself. He used soft hands, danced down the pitch when needed, and swept with his usual confidence. He wasn't flashy, he was clinical. The scoreboard kept ticking, almost as if it were following his rhythm. Then came the moment that changed the tone of the entire match. Root, with a soft nudge off his pads, brought up his 150. The crowd exploded. His bat went up, his helmet stayed down, and his eyes briefly lifted to the skies. That wasn't just a milestone. That was a monument. But even more significant than the number was what it represented. With that innings, Joe Root overtook Ricky Ponting and Jacques Kallis to become the second highest run scorer in the history of Test cricket. Only Sachin Tendulkar remains above him now. A career that had already been defined by greatness had reached a new level of immortality. For the Indian team, it was pure frustration. Nothing they bowled worked. Ravichandran Ashwin beat the bat multiple times. Kuldeep tossed up his best variations. Siraj tried bounces and reverse swing. But Root was in the zone, the kind of zone only the legends enter. Nothing moved him. Nothing broke his focus. It wasn't just the runs that hurt India, it was the way he got them. Patient, composed. He slowly drained the energy from the opposition, grinding the bowlers down while building a mountain of a lead for England. When England declared their innings at 544 for 7, Root stood tall, unbeaten on 150. A giant, not just in runs but in timing, temperament, and sheer Test match mastery. The entire dressing room applauded as he walked off, knowing full well they had just witnessed one of the great innings in Ashes and subcontinental rivalry alike.